All right, it's time for a really fast flip through of the new Humour unit. This one is so fun. Let's get through all the stuff at the beginning. All right, unit notes, just a few things you should know. It'll go down the entire course breakdown. There's 3 pages of it. I think there's 28 different lessons. A Spotify comedy playlist you can use. I won't be able to talk about every page here, but we start with a lot of like kind of humorous anecdotes. These ones are column writing, news articles, satire, that is. Just looking at analyzing those. Like we're always talking about things like this, like what is the verbal irony, situational irony, like they're learning about different literary devices, humor devices, and things like that as they go through it. We have some poetry here by Lewis Carroll. Then we get into probably one of my favorite sections, the stand-up comedy. Here you have absurdity, deadpan, juxtaposition. We're analyzing this a little bit. Then we're talking about the anatomy of a stand-up joke. Looking at Nate Bargatze, probably one of our favorite. Such a good, funny, great for observational humor. Very clean comedian. They have to do an elements inventory, comedy elements inventory for a comedy special, analyze it, break down a joke. They're gonna do some writing, so you're gonna practice some like ranting. Don't get me started about, and then make a funny rant about something super random. Then they have to write a comedy bit, so it walks them through, you know, kind of like the flow and things like that. Then we go back into some more, like a short story, humor and resilience, talking about John Mulaney. A bit of a guided essay there, looking at sketch comedy. So obviously we look at plot and different elements. Saturday Night Live, they look at a sketch, they write a sketch. Talking about script format, so you can see that like there's just so many different parts of skill building in this unit. We're talking about social commentary. Humor is so good for that. We're looking at women in comedy, doing a timeline of that. This is like kind of like an essay by Mindy Kaling. They're gonna make an infographic about that. Cold opens, this one's gonna be so funny, it's my favorite. And that's not even all of it yet.